Hi, in this video, I'll outline the critical requirements for successful marketing mix modeling MMM, emphasizing the need for sufficient budget, robust data granularity and hygiene, and strong organizational alignment to achieve actionable insights. Hey, my name is Kris. I'm the CEO of eBoost. We're an integrated marketing consultancy, consulting many businesses in performance marketing and data analytics. We help businesses escape the growth trap of fragmented surface level marketing by providing diagnostic clarity. Our goal is to be a growth partner you can build your business with. Okay, let's dive right in. Um, so, when we talk about MMM, the readiness checklist, the first thing comes to mind is that. So, what does it take to truly be ready for MMM? Right? It's MMM is really like a mirror, not a magic wand. It reflects your data, your budget, and your organizational rigor. To avoid statistical, rigorous but strategically useless results, proper preparation is super important, right? Success in MMM hinges on three critical factors. Yeah. For example, one is sufficient budget. You want to make sure there's enough volume and enough spend to be able to get some significant read in the data. Number two, data granularity. A lot of times requires very sensitive data on a daily basis, weekly basis, and you want many data as much as possible that explain the conversion events, traffic, macroeconomic stuff, and also the data hygiene is very important to make sure that, the whole garbage in, garbage out is actually very important and respect it. So we want to definitely want some clean data tracked and recorded and used for MMM. And lastly, the organizational alignment, right? So we'll talk about more about that. Here's a quick visual of some of the tools out there in the market. Salesforce, a commercial vendor. Bottom right, bottom left is a Meridian from Google, open source. Robin for Meta, open source as well. It provides a lot of times some pretty good insights and very interesting advanced analytics results from incrementality, uh, um, better recommendation of what the budget allocation should be. A lot of that is really hinges on the data quality that you input to the model. Um, so when we talk about the data and the budget for actionable MMM, let's really dive in a little bit on the practicalities of these data right requirements. For reliable MMM, we kind of recommend a minimum of like $100,000 per month in media spend, or maybe like 50K if it's like highly concentrated in certain channels. Every model, every vendor might require something different, so stay tuned. Pay attention to that. And in modern MMM, also requires like 2 to 3 years of clean and consistent weekly or even daily data. So when you think about it, 2 to 3 years, because you definitely want to see some seasonality. When you look at year-over-year basis, you want to definitely take into account of those common trends signals. That's kind of like baked into organically, because you really want to see the spike in something that's really differentiated by your promotions, marketing efforts. So granularity is absolutely key here. So you need to break down your spend by platform and objectives, and critically track non-marketing efforts as well that influence your business. Okay. So all this stuff requires preparation. So if you have bad data today, make sure you get it right. It's very important, because it's really hard for a business to go back retroactively and fix many things, because time has passed. It's really hard to go back and obviously fix the data. If you have good data today, a lot of times these vendors might help tools allow you to kind of model or adjust data by calibrating things. But either way, it's important to kind of get the good data hygiene in practice in play. In this particular slide, a bit of a what I call strategy tax, but it's really important to see this investment as something important, as something you're going to get reap the benefit later. It's really aligning your organization to MMM success is super important. This is more of a business, more of art and science, but even with high quality MMM studies, success can falter without organizational readiness and the ability to operationalize these insights. Okay, so it's super crucial to secure stakeholders buy-in from your CMO, CFO, the channel leads. Establishing an MMM as the authoritative source of insights is going to require these stakeholders to really understand why you're doing it. Hey, it's very scientific, but at the same time, you need to be able to explain so that these stakeholders clearly understand what's going on and read the output as if any business person would understand. And really committing to these type of effort long term, we really need the business to really understand what you're committing to and really changing how you reporting your outcome. because so many businesses nowadays through digital tracking are so used to the very common metrics nowadays like conversion rate, return on ad spends, ROI. These measures are really directly what do you call it, trackable in the age of when data was tracking was accurate and stuff like that. But no, that's no longer the case, right? So this means shifting your KPIs from silo metrics like these ROAS or return on ad spends to holistic business metrics like MER, like marketing efficiency ratio or LTV and incrementality. It's going to be pretty important, and it's your job to really explain to these CXOs. Otherwise, you can work with us as well. So building trust in the age of AI and privacy considered businesses isn't just about compliance. It's really about leveraging your data to your advantage. So, as an integrated marketing consultancy, we specialize in helping brands like yours build a clean, reliable data foundations needed for reliable marketing execution. So, if you're ready to stop putting out the data fires and start building scalable foundation for marketing, let's talk. Visit us at ebusconsulting.com and schedule a strategy call. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and see you next episode. Thank you.